4, Mrs. Madison County, with the 9, Arcase Tony, starting from the second tier, the second choice at 2-1. Third race field is in motion. And they're off and pacing. From in between horses, Fox Valley August shows good speed. Mrs. Madison County alongside second and challenging. From the inside, Fox Valley Bustier shuffled back at the start was Arcase Tony as Fox Valley Bustier got away slowly, and those two are now 9th and 10th. So the complexion of this race very interesting as they continue on the first turn, and taking over now is Flower Shops for Marcus Miller by 1.25 lengths. Mrs. Madison County at 4-5 settles into second for Brandon Bates, followed by Fox Valley August pacing in third. 3 lengths back to Crystal Sands in the fourth spot, followed by Fox Valley Bustier in fifth. To the outside, Ruled Image and Joey Putnam getting underway now from the sixth spot, followed by Savage Blonde in seventh. A gap of 3. Jay's Kryptonite is eighth, with Fox Valley Bustier ninth. And to the outside, Arcase Tony is going to have to win this one from last as they race into the second turn. They're all in pursuit of Flower Shops and Marcus Miller looking to win another one. Mrs. Madison County right there in the pocket is followed by Fox Valley August and Kelsey Perrymont in third. On the outside, Crystal Sands driving up for Luane Miller from the fourth spot, and he'll be followed up by Ruled Image and Putnam from fifth. That's Rock of Angels back in the sixth position, followed by Savage Blonde in seventh. Then a 5-length gap develops back to Fox Valley Bustier at the back of the pack as they continue up the backstretch. Jay's Kryptonite trails after that break as they race to 3/4 off of 56 2/2, and Flower Shops and Marcus Miller still the leader by 2. That's Mrs. Madison County second. On the outside, Crystal Sands driving on from third, and he's followed up by Fox Valley August. Now a closer fourth. Underway on the outside from fifth, Ruled Image. They come to the top of the stretch, and on the outside, Crystal Sands looks to put a neck in front. At the inside, Flower Shop strapped back second. To the outside, here comes Mrs. Madison County to take her shot. Top of the stretch, Crystal Sands has taken the lead. On the outside, Mrs. Madison County coming at her. Fox Valley August third. Crystal Sands, Mrs. Madison County, Crystal Sands. Looks like Crystal Sands held on by a nose. Very tight photo with the 4. Mrs. Madison County. Fox Valley August was third in 1:55 1.
Drama here in the third. Did the 4-5 favorite Mrs. Madison County finally get that win, or was she again denied despite the perfect trip unfolding ahead of her? At 4-5, she was sitting right behind the pace setter Flower Shops as she endured an endless challenge past the half from Crystal Sands, who herself massive today too. Admittedly, a crawl to the finish, 30-2 the final quarter. This field on fumes, but you look at the backstretch, Crystal Sands got super green, broke stride, had to come back to Luane Miller and re-rally to get the win. Crystal Sands got the win here today from that tough, unrelenting first over push. She got in her way here and there, but she's flaunted ability over this track in her 3 starts that she has had over this oval. Finally connecting here today, in part also with the great draw. She's had outside posts in her last 2, was able to get off the gate well here today with that inside post, and just kept moving forward. Luane Miller able to get her to respond after making those bad steps up the backstretch to just hold off the odds-on favorite, Mrs. Madison County. Unfortunately, again, second best. The 3, Fox Valley August, 46-1, spicing up the trifecta, closing in for third. And then Flower Shops, the 8. We talked about how she hasn't really proven she has that speed yet that she's shown on her page. She tried to cut it today, but folded when challenged and settled for fourth at 6-1. Maiden breaking score here, though, for the daughter of Down by the Seaside, Crystal Sands. Man, and she took a lot of air to do that one, too. 1:55 1 the winning time as she scores at 9-2 in the third at Oak Grove.
And the unofficial results have been posted here for the third race at Oak Grove. Unofficially, winner number 2, Crystal Sands, owned by the Greenhorn Racing of Shipshewana, Indiana, trained by Susan Miller, and driven to victory here by Luane Miller. Crystal Sands is a 3-year-old bay filly by Down by the Seaside out of High Reward, and it's the first victory in her racing career. Very gutsy win as she comes first over, puts away the leader, and holds off the closer. Number 2, Crystal Sands, new mark of 1:55 1/5 seconds unofficial winner of the third race. And now the results of the third race official.